morning and welcome to my day 3 of COVID. It's about 10 to 8 I think in the morning. It's very early for me, but I went to bed very early last night. I've just had the most mega coughing fit, which gave me the shakes afterwards. It's so intense. I'm kind of better and worse. Yesterday when I woke up I felt so wretched. I just didn't think I was going to be able to get up for the day, but then I improved and I was. And I felt grotty, but I didn't feel wretched, and I was able to sort of potter around bits, as you remember. My plans for today are to take it easy. I was thinking yesterday, because I was feeling really guilty sitting in my bed watching videos and reading a book last night at 9 o'clock, thinking I could be being productive, I'm not that ill. But then whenever I try to do anything, like yesterday for instance, I tried to put the hoover around, I just had to sort of cut it short really, because suddenly just came over all horrible again. So my chest is kind of hurting because when I cough it makes it hurt, and then I get a pain all down the muscles in my back when I'm coughing as well, because they're getting a bit kind of, I don't know, well they're achy anyway. Izzy last night was coming on with a sore throat and headache, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if she will test positive with it today as well. I don't know. Anyway, I'm running my nose, I'm having to blow my nose often. It needs doing again. I just blew it before picking up the camera. Oh, there's a pigeon out there on my wall. Hello, pigeon. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a coffee and just chill out really. Oh, by the way, while I think of it, I had a couple of questions. I don't always get to my comments. Sometimes I just run out of time, or like today I don't know if I'm going to feel well enough to do them. But anyway, while I think of them now, somebody asked, is this my 3rd time having COVID? It's my 2nd time. Izzy's had it once, I've now had it twice. Maybe Izzy's now had it twice, we'll find out later. And somebody else asked, how will I clean my flute now that I've played it with COVID? Well, the thing is, it's not going to hang around on the metal forever, so I'm not worried about it. I think by the time I go to play it again, it's going to be quite a while. And I think all the virus will be dead anyway, so I'm not at all concerned about that. I'm not going to try and disinfect or anything. You've got to be very careful cleaning flutes. You can't put anything wet in there, because if water gets into the pads it will destroy them, and it's going to cost you hundreds of pounds to have them all sorted out by a professional. And my flute sorter outer is in Lisbon. If anybody knows of any really good ones in the UK, do let me know. Last time I had COVID, I don't remember having a cough like this cough. I don't remember having so much thick yucky stuff on my chest. I could be wrong. I'd probably have to go back and watch my old vlogs to find out, because we remember things differently. Taste wise, my tea tastes funny. I drank a cup of tea the other day and it tasted like it was really stewed and bitter, but it wasn't. And also my Vimto just isn't tasting like Vimto. But I ate Bombay mix and I had my curry taste yesterday, because the last time I had COVID I lost my curry tastes, and the Bombay mix tasted just like bland, just like gram flour and oil, you know. Didn't have any of the spicy taste. Other than that, I think I can smell okay. Yeah, I was just opening all the windows downstairs, well most of them apart from the front one, to make sure it's nice and ventilated for Izzy by the time she eventually gets up. And I noticed as I was looking out the window that it's just started to rain, but I'm going to be indoors all day anyway. I suspect Izzy will as well. I said, oh, don't go meet up with your friends just in case you give them COVID, because they tend to have big families, our local friends, and you know, give it to one, next thing you know 7 people have got it in their unit, you know. So yeah, we'll just keep ourselves to ourselves and stay cozy inside while the rain beats down outside. Oh, Izzy bought me donuts yesterday from Greg's as a surprise to cheer me up. Well, not just for me, but for us both to share. She's had one. I haven't had any yet. I couldn't eat one yesterday. I just didn't feel like anything sweet. I'll try and have one today, because they're going to go stale, aren't they? That's the problem with them. You've got to eat them fairly quickly. Oh, and I completely failed in my mission to try and prop myself up. So I had 2 pillows and then 1, so it was like a gradual step up. Tried to lie on it. I lasted about 2 seconds. I was like, I can't sleep like that. So I just went back to normal. But I didn't sleep flat though. I did use a pillow. I'm going to do a bit of Duolingo to start the day off today, because I'm not in a rush. I'm not going anywhere, not seeing anyone. And because I'm not going anywhere and not seeing anyone, I might as well just vlog right through the weekend. I've got my new floral jammies on today, look. I ought to have a bath today as well, because I haven't had one yesterday. And when I was reading this last night, I'm desperate to get to the end of it. Look, I'm that far through, and quite a lot of the end is index. I'm just so looking forward to getting to the end of it so I can start my next ones that I've got lined up. I'm making all stupid mistakes straight away on Duolingo this morning, just leaving out words, you know, like when I'm doing the English translation, like writing I do not in England instead of I do not live in England. Just stupid mistakes like that. I'm not firing on all cylinders, I'm losing all my hearts, you only get 5, and then once you've lost your 5 hearts you have to wait till they refill again or watch an ad to get them, unless you subscribe to the premium version, which I haven't, because I'm holding out. If I'm going to pay for a language course, it's going to be Portuguese, because I can learn this for free, you see. I'm sitting here a few minutes in and I thought I would report a slight change to my symptoms. So I'm doing this coughing, like, and then, do you know that thing when you get a cough and after you finish coughing stuff's moving up still, or it feels like it, and you get this real stinging burning in your chest just immediately after the cough? I'm getting that. It's about 10 to 10 now. I just thought I would tell you about the pain I'm getting in my arm. Oh, I need another hand to point it out. Oh, I can't do it. Here. It's just like a little tiny little localized pain. And my wrists have still been hurting. Like when I'm trying to bend them and stuff, it's like they're weak wrists. It was happening when I was playing my flute in that session when it just started to come on. Really weird. I was thinking, oh, I hope that's not the start of something that's going to go on long term, because that will really muck my career up. But I think it's just the COVID. I was having trouble putting my tins away in the cupboard yesterday because of just the wrist motion of putting all the tins away one by one. It was really hurting them. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, I'm exporting my vlog for tonight, so cross that off the list. I'm going to have a little break from vloggy stuff now before I crack on with the thumbnail and all that. And I'm going to have my breakfast yogurty feast, as I do. I'm trying to sanitise. I've got this big thing here. It's actually there from the last time one of us had COVID. Oh, me. So then I'm not going and touching light switches and doorknobs and things with COVID-y hands. Oh, I'm sure Izzy's going to get it anyway, you know. Poor little lamb. Hopefully she's not sick this time. The last time she had it, she hadn't had any vaccines. This time she's had 4, but the last one was only a couple of days ago, so it's probably not enough to have immunity from that. But she has had it as well last year, so hopefully she doesn't do too bad on it. I've also been spraying in the bathroom with this on like the flush button, the loo seat, the taps, door handle, and I've actually taken the towel out altogether. I thought if we had 2, the chances are we'd get them mixed up, so we're just going back to our own rooms and drying our hands with our own towels in our rooms. And also, that's my toothpaste. And that's Izzy's toothpaste. She has her own hand soaps anyway. I'm using that one. And my floor still needs doing. I was going to be calling the plumber yesterday, but I thought, well, I'm going to have to get over COVID now because I can't have them coming in and measuring the floor up, can I? Oh, the plumber does floors. Well, they're part of a company that does lots of things. He's supposed to be doing that with his company at some point. It's a good job I got those tissues the other day. I reckon I'm going to use them up in no time. I fancy lots of berries and cherries, so this is blueberries and morello cherries frozen, but I'm actually going to see if I can defrost them a bit, to be honest. They're a bit cold, you see. I have to sort of roll them around on my tongue a bit and not use my teeth because it's my sensitive teeth play up. Something rotten if I get one of those in my molars. I gave them 2 minutes on defrost and they're actually slightly warm, but not for long because I'm about to smother them in yogurt. That's looking quite amazing and pretty healthy, apart from the old maple syrup that I've dolloped on top. This is absolutely pathetic, right? 10:38 AM. Just got off the phone to my boyfriend, having eaten breakfast. Oh, stomach upset. Let's add that to the list of symptoms. And I'm wiped out. That's it, I'm worn out. I did my vlog, I ate my breakfast, I chatted to my boyfriend, and I am ready for a sleep. So I'll speak to you when I've woken up. Half an hour later, I can't sleep, I can't get comfortable. Oh. And the eye mask, which is a necessity, I must say, it's just making my eyes all hot. So I can't bear to just lie here and do nothing. I'm a bit knackered though. I think I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, crack on with my thumbnail, and do that, because I'm bored and uncomfortable. So I'm just sitting drinking my tea. I was listening to Portuguese news, which I've got on mute at the moment, doing my thumbnail, and Izzy got up. The first thing I heard when I started to move was her blowing her nose most heartily, but then that's not unusual because she's got allergies. But she's come out of her room now and I've called out, "Are you alright?" And she said, "Not really." I said, "Have you got symptoms?" She said, "Yes." So she's going to go and do a lateral flow now. I wouldn't be surprised if she's got COVID, honestly. But I am expecting it. Well, the rain has started. That rain that we were forecast. Yeah. It's a good day to be in, if I must be. I've left Izzy to her test. She was gagging and sneezing and all that stuff. Look, I've got one heart left, but Izzy just told me a hack. Apparently, You can practice to gain more hearts. She said press on the heart button, which I'm trying to do now. Oh, there we are. Next heart in 1 hour. Pay with your gems to refill, but I don't want to because I want those gems for doing the end of lesson assessment thingies. We'll practice to earn hearts. There we are. Simana. Yes. Nearly there. Nearly there. Oh yes, I'm so glad I finished that one because I am ready to move on. It's 1:15 and my very great update is I'm having a bath. And Izzy's COVID test was negative, but she's staying in anyway. She feels ill. She'll retest tomorrow probably. 10 to 2, I've had my bath. Look at these jumpers in my bed. I keep getting hot and cold and they're going on and off all the time. I'm going to read my book for a bit. Izzy's feeling ropey. Excuse the hair, I just shoved it back. I didn't dry it or brush it or anything. I ran out of energy. She's feeling terrible. She's got muscle aches now as well as the other things. 2:40, I'm going to attempt to cook us a healthy stew now out of real vegetables because the thought of eating a ready meal again it's not good, so I'm gonna see how I get on with that. I'm a bit dizzy though now I've got up. Look at my lovely veggie stew. It's about to have pulses in it. I asked Izzy what she would choose and she went for red kidney beans, which are buried behind it. Look at the state of this. It's amazing this hasn't fallen off the wall actually. I should probably put some downstairs. Thing is, I was feeling exhausted yesterday and I just didn't have the energy to take it down to the cellar. Red kidney beans, here they are. I used the last of the Portuguese pasta letters, little teeny tiny ones from that shop in Cardiff. The Portuguese shop, I'm just trying to find you some. There they are. They haven't quite cooked yet, I only just put them in recently. I was thinking to myself, it's not great that the one with COVID is doing the cooking because, you know, I'll be aerosolizing all over the place and it might be going in the food. Anyway, I've suggested to Izzy, when she has her dinner, because she's not hungry yet, she reheats it really thoroughly in the microwave till it's absolutely piping hot all the way through. Then hopefully it'll kill any virus, though I actually think she's got it already. But not officially yet. Needless to say, I had my donut for like in between breakfast and lunch, and this is quite a late lunch now, and Izzy's had one as well. One left, I think that's mine actually. So it reminds me of a witch's cauldron. I think I might turn it down a bit. It's because I've got the window open and a through draft going. It's like all the steam's coming off and going over to one side like you might see on a film. I've actually been feeling progressively better since I started cooking and I'm blowing my nose much less. I don't think I've blown it in half an hour, and I was like blowing it every 5 minutes before, so that's an improvement. I'm looking forward to this, and I'm going to dump some cheese on top too. Oh, hello. Looks like we got some company in the garden today. You kind of appreciate birds in your garden when you've got nobody else to talk to all day. Izzy's not up to much conversation. She's just been in her room all day. As have I, mostly. Look, they're having a little munch. It's about 5 to 9 at night now. I am feeling so much better. So I cooked the dinner. I was on my feet for all that time and I was fine. Ate the dinner. Felt good after eating the dinner. Izzy had hers later. We both had a bath. Izzy is feeling grotty. She's very croaky and grumpy sounding. Not feeling well at all. So we'll have to see how that pans out as the days go on. What else did I do? Spoke to my dad on the phone for a whole hour. Had a nice old chin wag, and I've been reading my book in bed. I am determined to finish that History of Portugal book. And I bet I won't remember very much of it at all. Please don't quiz me on the contents because probably I forgot most of it because it was so hard going. My poor brain, it was too taxing for me. I'm looking forward to something a bit lighter when it's finished. This is what's motivating me to get to the end of it. I can find something with pictures to read. I've got 2 more books on Portugal that I had for Christmas, you see, from my boyfriend. I had the 3 books. I want to read them all before I go out and get anything different. The other ones are a bit more light-hearted. I started with the most heady one. Anyway, so glad I'm feeling better. It's like my inner energy has reconnected. My inner strength in my core is back. I feel like my chest is lighter. I don't feel like suffocating-y. Not that I was really suffocating-y, but it felt like I had, I don't know, a load of sticky glue in my chest or something, and I don't feel like that anymore. I can breathe right in without it turning into a cough or nearly. No, it's okay. It's a little bit triggering. Not anywhere like as much as earlier. Anyway, I will speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please give it a like and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!